What is up, YouTube fam? How's it going? So I'm going to be pretty busy in the month of August, and I won't really have time to bring you guys out and do quote-unquote cool things or exciting things that everyone likes to watch on YouTube. There's gonna be maybe a couple vlogs, like probably one with lifting footage and another one I'm going to LA. But other than that, there isn't going to be very much. I'm just going to be really busy with work, so sorry. So the rest of the videos are probably going to be very sit at home, stay at home. If I do end up doing a current favorites video or another shopping video, I'll let you guys know, or it'll be posted. But I'm not sure if that's going to happen because I recently, did a lot of shopping and I'm not currently interested in buying anything at the moment. But anyway, so as the title of this video, you can tell that this is going to be about modeling. By the way, if you see me constantly looking in this direction, I'm looking at one of my monitors and I'm looking at all of the notes that I wrote up, so I'm sorry if that's bothering you, but I can't memorize everything in my head. So, quick disclaimer before we get this video started. Even though I'm gonna call this like my model photo shoot prep, modeling 101, haven't figured out the title yet, this is going to be a 6-part series. I'm going to break it down to 6 parts of detailing, what I think about modeling, how did I become a model, how I think you should prepare yourself as a model if you're interested in modeling, etc, etc, etc. Some of this stuff may be really obvious to you, especially if you're not like a new model, a noob, I don't know how they call it. If you're not new to this, I've worked with quite a few photographers who tell me their experience with other models, and you'd be surprised about what you think is common sense that a lot of models don't get. So I'm sorry if there's a lot of stuff that you already know or seems like common sense. A lot of people actually don't know this when they shoot with semi-professional or professional photographers. Another disclaimer, I am not a professional model. I am not a certified model instructor. I'm basing these off of my personal experiences as well as having talked to a lot of photographers about their experiences when shooting models or what they expect from a model. I'm not telling you have to do everything that I say, okay? This is just something that I thought it would be helpful for those of you who are interested in modeling or who are new to modeling, or if you want to be modeling as part of your career. I've modeled for about 1.5 years, a little over a year and a half, for various brands and companies, or just for pure recreational artistic fun. We do this for fun, okay? You have to find some enjoyment in something that you do, otherwise I don't know why you're doing it, okay? And I have truly enjoyed it. It has been an amazing journey, and to be honest, I never thought that I would be a model. So I'll tell you guys about that later. And again, I am eternally grateful to all of the photographers and all of the people who have given me so many amazing opportunities to photo shoot and to dress up and look really cool, look really badass. Thank you to my photographers, my fellow models and directors who are amazing and wonderful people. I really cannot thank them enough. So yeah, let's get into modeling 101. First part, mindset and attitude. Here's the general rule, quick summary if you don't want to listen to me blab forever, is that be prepared to work and be prepared to be responsible, as in be an adult, okay? Don't be a diva, it's not all about you. And when I say work, I mean really be prepared to work as a model. Don't think that modeling is easy, because it might look very effortless. It actually takes a lot of work. Depending on the shoot, you might have to do your own hair and your own makeup. You might need to bring your own clothes. You might need to bring your own props. You might need to practice posing. You might need to if there's a specific look that a photographer is looking for and he shows you a series of pictures or something like that, you might need to practice posing. I'm not kidding. While you see some of my photos and I look like I'm effortlessly sitting in a chair or just standing there and look like I'm doing nothing, sometimes you actually do need to practice. And trust me, you might feel like an idiot when you're practicing, especially you should practice in front of a mirror so you actually see what you're doing. You might feel like an idiot, but it will come much easier when you are standing in front of the camera. You might have to work with other models, so get ready to work with people that you've never worked with before. You might have to do the same pose multiple times. If the photographer or the director isn't satisfied with your pose, even though you think in your head that you're doing it right, or you think in your head that you're doing the same thing over and over again. It probably isn't, and he's probably right. He or she is probably right. So you might have to flip your hair 30 times. You might have to run and jump 30 times. I don't know. However many times it's going to take to get that shot, the photographer or director is going to tell you to do that many times, and you cannot get frustrated. You really have to try. And in the photographer or director, they will know if you're not really trying, or that you don't really care. It's going to be really obvious. Don't take repetition personally. If he tells you to do a backflip 20 times, it doesn't mean that you're bad at doing backflips, right? Or if he's telling you to do a certain pose, like with your hair, it doesn't mean that you look ugly in that position or anything. He's just trying to find a way to show you in the best light possible. So don't take it personally. It's not an insult to anything. It might be your inexperience, so maybe you just need to practice more, which is fine. You should take that as a great learning experience. So that's what I'm just trying to say. The photographer is just trying to get the best shot here, okay? Sorry if I'm talking too fast. If I am talking too fast, let me know for the next video and I will slow down. So another point is to take, the photo shoot, take modeling seriously. Do not expect that everything will be handed to you and told what to do. Modeling, again, is not easy. It's not just standing there and like sticking out your butt or sticking out your boobs in front of the camera. It's a lot more than that, especially when it comes to a certain attitude or theme that you're trying to project. Have fun, but be focused. Modeling is fun. Modeling is enjoyable. Especially if it's something that you want to do. I don't think I know a model who doesn't want to be a model. But have fun and enjoy what you're doing, but also stay focused and focus on the theme that's at hand. But and try not to get distracted by people, even if they're quote unquote very hot, or like they're half naked and they look really sexy and blah blah blah. You're here to work, okay? You're here to do the best you can, to show yourself in the best possible light as you can. So focus on yourself, but again, have fun. And here's the obvious theme: always be polite, be respectful, and be considerate of the photographer and of other models or anyone who's working with you, anyone who's helping you out. If you're doing a bodybuilding photo shoot or a swim photo shoot and there's a person spraying you down or rubbing you with oil, I've had that happen for me in one of my recent photo shoots. Always be thankful. Thank them. Like they're spending their time and their effort being there to support you. So you should be just as thankful for their time and their effort. Be grateful for people's advice. Like the director or the photographer or other models might try to give you some advice if they think you need help, their critiques. Be open-minded. It doesn't matter if you are being paid or if you're not being paid, and if you're doing it for free or if you're paying a photographer. Don't be like one of those people who are like, hey, listen to me because I'm paying you, or I'm doing this for free so you better listen to me. That's not how this works, okay? That's not a good way to communicate, and that's not a good, like, how do I say, a good teamwork effort. Like, being the model and the photographer, it takes a team effort. It's not about you, or not about just the photographer, okay? So basically, you don't want to be that one model that everyone hates for being an asshole or a bitch and rolls their eyes behind your back and can't stand working with. That's all I'm saying. That is my overall main ideas and main things I want to talk about when it comes to modeling, and for the model's mindset and the model's attitude. Come in with a good attitude, an attitude that you're willing to work, that you're willing to learn, and you're definitely willing to communicate. And if you can do that, you've pretty much got 50% of it down. I'd say having the right mindset and attitude as a model really will set the stage on how you perform and how others will work with you. And I think that is actually the most important thing in being a model, as in most real life situations and in professional work, and actually any kind of job you can apply this to. Be professional, have good communication, be polite, and be respectful, and work your ass off. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say for the first video. I know that this one might be the most boring, but to be honest, again, I think it is the most important. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or if I missed something, or because I'm, trying to not, take too much time blabbing on and on and on. If I missed something, let me know. If you have any good stories or interesting stories and examples of if you're a model or if you've seen other models do crazy rude stuff, or photographers tell you or stuff like that, share it down below. I'm interested. I'd like to hear what you have to say. So yeah, that ends part 1 of this 6-part series. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys found it useful, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.